So a lot of guys, copywriters, especially upcoming copywriters, find it hard or are struggling to write a catchy introduction for their sales letters. I received another DM from my Facebook account recently from another guy from Nigeria. So he saw my post from another group. So he complimented my copywriting skills and he wanted me to teach him copywriting. So he was having a project and he was needing assistance about how to write an introduction for a sales letter. So today I'm going to be helping you. I'm going to give you a cheat code, a shortcut to writing a killer, a winning introduction for your sales letters. I am a big ambassador of not being a pioneer, because being a pioneer is so expensive. Yes, we are having these inventions that we are having today. We are enjoying technology because of pioneering stuff, of which is good. But in most cases, when you want to be a pioneer in whatever you are doing, you will waste your time. While there are other shortcut methods by implementing what has already been invented. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Don't try to be a pioneer when the road has already been paved on your behalf. So here I've got an introduction framework that has been proven and tested to convert. So here we're not cracking our skull. We are using the already proven and tested introduction frameworks. I've got guys like Gary Halbert. I've got guys like Franken. I'm gonna be revealing to you what the frameworks that they use or they used, because Gary Halbert is normal to craft winning sales letters. So without letting grass grows under my feet, let's get started. Okay. Here is this sales letter. This sales letter was written by Gary Halbert. Here is the headline of this sales letter. Free book by 57-year-old swimsuit model reveals a top secret way to lose weight extremely fast. So that's the headline of that sales letter. So we know that after headline, what is following is an introduction. So let's have a look at this introduction that Gary Halbert wrote for this sales letter. This sales letter won because it achieved a control status. For evidence, you can go to swipe.com and check Gary Halbert and check if you come across this sales letter with this headline. You will see that this sales letter is a control, which means it was proven and tested to convert. So here you are betting on a winning horse. You are not looking for a winning horse. Here is the winning horse. So you are betting on it. So you are less likely to fail. So here is this introduction of this sales letter. If you would like to lose weight for real and do it extremely fast, up to 10 pounds of fat and fluid in 2 days, then up to 1 pound a day up until you reach your goal, then this is going to be the most exciting message you will ever read today. Here is why. So that's the introduction. So what's the framework? So you start an introduction by using this phrase, if you blank. So it's the headline, then the introduction, if you blank. So what is the headline of this sales letter? Free book by 57-year-old swimsuit model reveals a top secret way to lose weight extremely fast. Here is the introduction. If you, the framework, blank. If you would like to lose weight for real and do it extra. So if you blank, and then in that blank you put the achievement that the headline promised, but you frame it as a question. So here they started with if, then that's a question. If you would like to lose weight for real, because this headline is promising that this book is going to help us lose weight. So you frame your introduction as a question that is going to assist you to achieve the goal that the headline promises. So we frame it as a question by using this phrase, If you, here is it, if you would like to lose weight for real and do it extremely fast, up to 10 pounds of fat and fluid in 2 days, then up to 1 pound a day up until you reach your goal. So that's the framework. Then the second line, then this is going to be the most exciting message you'll ever read today. Also take this and paste it on in your toilet seat. This is the framework. You do it exactly as it is here. You copy it as it is. So here's the framework. If you blank, so that's how you start your introduction. If you blank, then you fill what the headline promises you to achieve by buying this book, and so on and so on. So if you blank, then the second line, you copy this line as it is. Then this is going to be the most exciting message you'll ever read today, or you can say, then this is going to be the most important letter that you will ever read today. If it's a sales letter, then this is going to be the most exciting email that you will ever read today. If it's an email, but message is general, it enters everywhere, this is going to be the most exciting message you will read today. And then this third line, also copy it as it is. We are not reinventing the wheel. The wheel has already been invented. I took this sales letter from swiped.co, so it's working. It's been proven to work. Even Franken is alive, is still using this process. I'm gonna prove that to you within few minutes of this video. Just stay tuned to show you that Franken also leverages this framework. He learned it from Gary Halbert. I learned it from Franken and Gary Halbert. Also, Franken learned it from Gary Halbert. So we are not pioneers here, man. We are studying the markets. We are studying what has been proven to work. Then when we've understood everything, then we can be pioneers. Then we can invent. But we have to check what has been invented so that we can save ourselves some time. We want return on investment on our products and services that we sell as much as soon as possible. Time is a factor here. Okay, so we are done. So here is the headline. Then you write, if you blank. Then the second line. Then this is going to be the most exciting message you'll ever read today. Then the third line, here is why. Even before the reader or your prospect read the following reason, the fact that you have included here is why. In their subconscious mind, they trust you because you support your statement. It builds credibility because you reason your statements, you support them by giving reasons. So this line is a classic. If something is a classic like a song, it means even today, even if it was produced in the 90s, it's still relevant today. So this is a classic. You see, I'm giving you a classic. If you happen to be engulfed, it's if you happen to be haunted, or be attacked by the writer's block, this is the simple framework that you can follow, and it's working. Let's move to the second. So if something is working, what do? You do more of it. So Gary Halbert did more of this. He wrote another sales letter which also became a control. Here is the title of this sales letter: The Amazing Health Secret of the Oldest Person in the World. That's the title. Now the introduction. If you, as I've said before, if you are interested in living a very long life and staying young and healthy, then the second line, then this is the most important message you'll ever read. The third line here is why. Then you elaborate why. Okay. Okay, in this says letter, Gary Halbert told a story about the guy who lived for 152 years, and he had a secret for living for that long, and his secret was a clean gut. A lot of diseases come from a contaminated gut. So if you want to live longer, you must clean your gut as much as possible. So how do you clean your gut? So Franken was writing a sales letter to promote this product that cleans the gut. So he was reasoning why this is going to be the most important message that you read today, because almost everybody wants to live long as much as they could. You see, the third example, this is from Franken that I was talking about. So he's selling his book called Convert. So I just sneaked into his website, and I stole this for you. Here's the title of the sales letter for his sales. Here is the title of the sales letter for his book called Convert. New book reveals how to create internet campaigns that sell. So that's the headline. Let's check the introduction. If you see how it starts. If you like to create internet campaigns that sells like crazy, regardless of your industry, this second line, this is the most important letter you read today. Then that was the second line. Then the third line, I'll show you why in the minute. So he's going to resume in the future. So he postponed this, but it doesn't matter. He's going to resume it. So as I've said before, the fact that you are resuming your stuff in your sales letter, because you have to give proof in every claim that you make in your sales letter to convince your prospect that you are an authority in the subject, to see you having credit, to see you having a credit for speaking about this product that you are talking about in the sales letter. So reasoning stuff is very important. So the fact that you brought reasoning in your sales letter, in your subconscious mind, it builds belief, because us as human beings, we buy from people we know, people we like, and people you trust. So by reasoning, you are building trust atmosphere in your prospect's mind. So here is the headline. New book reveals how to create internet campaigns that sell. If you'd like to create internet campaigns that sell like crazy, regardless of your industry, this is the most important letter you will read today. I'll show you why in the minute. But first, a disclaimer. So he was telling his disclaimer that his results are not typical. He's not implying that you will duplicate them. You see, so I was making a disclaimer. You see. So then, how do you resume your after you have said, here is why? So here, Franken said, this is going to be the most important letter you will read today. I'll show you why in a minute. So when you are reasoning the stuff, but that's the other part of the sales letter. The important part here is the introduction. Maybe what you can say, you can say, here is why. Then you can bring up testimonials, or you can say something like, let me start it afresh. Regardless of your interest, this is the most important letter you will read today. Here is why. With this information that is packed inside this book, it has assisted me to double my business, or maybe to make 1 million revenues, or $1,375,038 in revenues, with this information that is packed inside this book. And there are other people who have also got exciting, mouth-watering returns from information that is packed inside this book. So it's reasoning why this letter is going to be the most important letter that you'll read today, or this book is going to be the most book that you'll read today. So, but that's the parts of the parts of the sales letter. But when you are reasoning, you go broader, supporting your statement why your product is why it's important for your prospect to read what you have to say in your sales letter, so you are reasoning that why your product, is going to fulfill the promise that it makes in your headline. So you support like that, but that's not important for now. For now, we're just dealing with the introduction, how to deal with introduction. Amazing secrets of the oldest person in the world. And then he, as I've said before, how he supported that. He talked about the man who lived over 52 years old. That man had got a secret for living for so long, and his secret was having a cleaner. So he was reasoning using that story, you see. Yeah, but that's not important. That's the part of the other sales letter. For now, I wanted just to stick on how to write introductions, but I understand, man, copywriting can be complicated, you see. So as you are watching this, you are a busy business owner, you don't have time. There are a lot of departments that you have to take care in your business, because us as entrepreneurs, what makes us a lot of money is delegation, is leverage. So you can hire me because I'm a specialist in copywriting. Every day I'm doing copy. You Not every day you are doing copy. You have got some other stuff that you have to take care of. So you can hire me so that I can be a specialist in your business and specialize in copywriting and ensure that I write you as much as converting sales letter or emails as possible. So you can send or maybe you can type in the comments and say copy. Then I'll drop whatever I'm doing and give you information on how we can take it from there. You see? And I've also written a book called 29 Irresistible Headline Secrets for Copywriters. It helps you to write the winning headlines. And I didn't pioneer those headlines. I went and did my research and collected winning headlines, and I compiled them in that book. I featured winning sales letters from Franken, winning sales letters from Gary Halbert. You see, so you are not betting on you are betting on a winning horse. You see, so I've written that book. It's there on Amazon. My name is Sbotango. If you just type there Sbotango, you also get the book. The book just pops up. You see, yeah. So you can get that book. I've included bonuses, 10 bonuses that helps you to build credibility in your sales letters. Yeah. That's it for today. I hope you got value from this video. If you got value, press like. If you're watching from Facebook, press like. If you're watching from YouTube, press like button, subscribe, and press the notification bell so that I can keep feeding you with content that is going to make you a better copywriter tomorrow. Yes, I was so excited to do this video for you, and I hope you enjoyed as much as I enjoyed recording it for you. Have a nice day.